Did you? I know one thing that I remember, and one of my guys, Ryan Job, he got shot in the face and he got gravely wounded, and he ended up blind, and he was down with a lot of casualties that had guys that had really bad brain injuries.
Right.
And he was there for a little while, and these were guys that had been severely wounded and, like I said, had severe brain injuries. So they're having trouble communicating, they're having trouble with motor skills, and these almost all the time come with other physical injuries. And his attitude was, hey, look, I'm taking up a bed here, and we should give it to someone else. These guys are having a much harder time than me. I'm lucky because I didn't get that injury. All I got was blind and some damage to my face. But
right.
it was amazing to me to see a guy like Ryan Job who just looked at himself and said, oh, I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Those guys are worse off than me. Try and give your efforts to take care of these other guys instead of trying to take care of me. I can do okay. Open up this bed for someone else and send me somewhere else. And that's what they did. And I think that, that attitude of like, hey, this could be much worse, right? And to me, first of all, hearing him talk about that was a testament to like the spirit of a guy that just is going to carry on and drive on, and the things that he did before he died was amazing. He graduated college with like a straight A grade point average. He got married. His wife got pregnant. He got a job with a defense contractor. I mean, he was like totally on the path and crushing it, despite the fact that he had one of the best excuses someone could have. Hey, I got wounded. I lost my vision. It didn't slow him down at all. He climbed Mount Rainier. He just did amazing things. And his attitude of, look, I'm in a bad place. Not that bad. I'm going to push on. And like you said, this isn't going to stop me from having a great life and getting after it, basically.
Yeah. A couple things. I'm glad you brought that up because there's definitely something to my own recovery during the time where I got there. So it's kind of like I almost had a feedback loop on myself. So I was immediately thinking about, even in the blast crater, I was like, one of my first thoughts was like, my mom's going to be pretty upset about this. And when I woke up in Germany, the one thing that I did was I asked for a stupid hat. I was like, my squad leader was there, and I said, see if you can find a stupid-looking hat that I can wear when I come out of the ambulance so that when my mom sees me for the first time, she'll see this stupid hat, and maybe it'll make her laugh a little bit, But, obviously I didn't find one. But I think what happened was I had a good attitude in the first week or two. And then that kind of set a precedent for myself. And all my friends that came in, all my family that came in saw me with that solid, positive attitude. And that gave them hope at the same time. So they had that hope. And then I kind of went on, and there was times, they saw me already like that. So if there was ever a time where I was feeling sorry for myself or anything like that, I was like, you know what? My mom, my dad, all these people have already seen me being positive, and if I flip that around, then that's going to hurt them now. And so I have to keep that in mind. So when it's not only about me. So that forced me to make sure I maintain my positive attitude because, they're depending on me, I'm depending on them at the same time. So they're depending on me to stay positive so that they can stay positive. And so we kind of fed off each other. And so, that just kind of snowballed, I guess, until, here we are.